What? They're all mixed up.
Oh no, how did this happen?
This is a disaster. We'll have to sort everything. What? They're all mixed up.
Oh no, how did this happen?
This is a disaster. We'll have to sort everything.
Okay.
What? They're all mixed up.
So we're gonna
Oh
be
no, how did this
finishing the
happen?
body.
This is a disaster. We'll have to
Legend of
sort
the
everything.
General Star, whatever he's called.
What? They're all
Chinese
mixed
anime.
up.
Oh
But
no,
first,
how did this happen?
This is a disaster.
we're
We'll have
gonna
to
watch
sort
a couple of
everything.
videos of
What?
this
They're all mixed
Chinese
up.
anime
Oh no,
that
how did this happen?
character
This is a
based on.
disaster. We'll have to sort
And then we'll
everything.
watch a couple of promo videos of the same
What?
model.
They're all mixed
But it's
up.
just- you'll
Oh
see
no,
some
how did
slight
this
differences
happen?
there
This is
in
a
the,
disaster. We'll have to sort everything.
model. The
What?
design is
They're all
the
mixed
same,
up.
but the color
Oh no,
scheme's a
how did
little
this
different.
happen?
This is a disaster. We'll have to sort everything.
There it goes. Okay. Sorry, just to get that activated. Okay, we got, let me turn it up a little higher. All right. So here is the video. Like I said, this is the video from the anime, Legend of the General Star. And this just features the one version of this General Star. And you'll see the color scheme is a little different, but it's just Chinese anime. So it kind of has definitely a lot of Japanese element. They borrow a lot from Japanese. It's very Gundam-esque. So I thought we'll just start with that. Let's. I don't know if I get copyright strike or anything. There's the Legend of the Star General. A lot of good guitar stuff. The guitar riff. I don't know these characters. I'm not familiar with this show at all. The characters. I was trying to look for some episodes to watch so I get the idea. But you kind of get the idea anyway, just by looking at this short 2-minute. It's based on a manga too. Chinese manga. They'll show the robot here, the mobile suit. Sorry. See, there he is in the middle. It's like the Zaku kind of thing. There's the main character, protagonist. That's one model kit. And you'll see in the promo video for the model kit, it's generally the same design as the motor nuclear model I'm doing with the horse, but the color schemes are a little different. And it's a separate model too, just by itself. The Legend of the General Star is just a separate model, doesn't include the horse. And then there's also the other version, that the popular one that people know that do model building. Is the one I'm doing, is the one with the horse. But the whole series is like a motor nuclear series. It's not just one model, it's a whole series. Yeah. So there's the main character we're doing. And the head design, let me take a look at the head design. It's exactly the same. Pretty much, yeah, it's exactly the same, but the color scheme is a lot different. He's got a lot of red on him there. Well, you'll see in the promo of the model. In the promo. Okay, so there you go. So now let's look at another one. Make that big screen. Here's the promo for the model kit. You can see the color, a lot of red. Legend of the General, Star General. I don't know if anyone's even seen this. I am doing this model kit, but I'm not doing this same version of it. This is a different version of the model kit. If anybody's seen the Chinese anime of this, let me know. Different song. We're going to be doing the hair there, the red braids. We're going to be doing that today. There's the horse. Yeah, the horse got a lot of red on him, a lot of red armor. There is no red. There's mostly silver and blue color in this version we're doing. I didn't know. Yeah. We are doing the horse, by the way. Okay, so let's watch. There's some more anime from Legend of the General Star right there. There's the opening. We just saw that. Let's go to one more. This is, again, Motor Nuclear. It's not the name of the series. Legend of the Star General. Now, I think this is a model kit or a toy. I'm not sure. I mean, it looks like an actual toy, not a model kit. I mean, everything's the same. There's some differences in the design of the feet. Is this it looks like the model kit. Yeah, this must be a different model kit. There are a lot of new releases coming out this year. Next month, I think there's going to be several releases under Motor Nuclear series. Yeah, got a little different armor, some minor differences. There's different. See, I don't have that one with the bow. That's it. That's from the anime, I think. Yeah. Looks good. Heavy, melodramatic. And there's our segue into the show. And we will segue there. There we go. Okay. So let me put the music on real quick. So that's the Motor Nuclear. That's from the Chinese anime called Legend of the Star General. Let's put on the music. So today we're going to be finishing the body. We got most of it done already. Now we're going to do the skirt and we're going to do the braids, the 2 long braids, and that's it. So I got on my files things. I think I'm going to do a video exploring the different ways to get rid of nubs. There's a lot of different ways to do it. There's several ways. One is with the Tamiya quick drying cement. Let's see if my audio's coming through. There it goes. Okay, we got Skirim, or whatever it's called. All right, so let's do this. So let me show you here what I prepared. I like breaking it up like this in the little parts, segments. Here's what we're doing right here. Right there, we're doing the crotch unit. And then we'll go on to do the body. We'll complete the body. And once we put the body parts together, we'll do the braid. There's the braids right there. Suppose you can twist these. We can see if we can do that. Now, these were separate parts here. And now they didn't show a parts list here at the beginning. Let me see if they did. Let's see. The part list they showed here was G6. they don't show G6 here. See, there's no G6. So for this crotch area, these parts here are for the crotch area or the skirt. But the braids here are separate. What's it indicated what the parts lists were? Yeah, see, we didn't have, when we did this, the crotch, the skirt area, there was no G6, F2, or K4. So that was missing. This is missing in the instructions, the part list, because usually for each section, it's divided in each section, like the head and the shoulders and the arms and the legs. Each section is divided by these different body parts, and then each body parts will indicate the parts list that you need. But with the braids, it didn't do that. It was missing. So just a little heads up. So if you do this kit, and I'll probably be doing some more of these motor nuclear kits in the future, because there's a lot coming out in March. And I kind of like these models. They're different. They're different than the Gundam, than the standard Gunpla. Because usually the Gundam models, the Gunpla models, are just kind of standard Gundam design. You know, with the yellow antenna, whatever. Yeah, it's just nothing really. I like the Medroid ones too. The Mazinga ones I did. That's a better company to do models from. But it's just, I don't know. Generally, I just want to get away from doing the Gundam models and focus more on unique, unusual, kind of more elegant designs like this. Oh, and then see, then next week we'll do the weapons here and here, and then we'll get on to this. The weapons and the stand will be next week, and then we'll start doing the horse. The horse shouldn't be as complicated as this. This one, the shoulders are very complicated. All right, so let's put the pieces together here. And I have my parts already ready. I've already sorted out my parts, as you can see here. It's already ready. I got it from each step. I cut the parts to each step. So like the first step is step 5, number 1. There's step 5, number 1. And step 5, number 2. It just makes it easier if you just go take the parts off, separate them and clip them and file them and try to get rid of the nub. And then just put them as by their steps, so it's easy to just go through this. Instead of just separating by alphabetical order, just putting all the A parts in one or B, that gets confusing. It's better just to separate them by steps. It makes it easier. So you just, okay, you don't have to worry about, okay, where's A and then where's B and where's M. You don't have to go searching for it. It's just easier for me to do it. Everything's already here. So the first step we have, let me move this out of the way. There's 3 parts to the first part. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll put this aside over here, and we'll put away our Legend of the Star General. Let's see, there is. That's the cardboard insert it comes with. All right, so let's put that down there. And I've got all my little file tools. We know that. Okay, there's the first step. 1. Okay, got my right glasses? No, I don't. So yeah, so if you have any requests you'd like to see, any other unique models, let me know. But I'm just going to sticking to some of these models for a while, because it's going to take a while to build these. That's good. Also, the company, what's the other company? There's another company that's Volks that makes the 5-star stories models. Those are pretty cool too. Okay, so let's get our parts here. B3. And again, just start putting it together. Make sure we do it right. Okay, obviously that's going to go. Step 1 is here. Okay, and then step 2 is going to go inside there. So we got to follow the steps. Okay. Okay. Ah, here we go. Okay. Make sure we get the peg into the hole. That should fit just like that. that's upside down. The front is like that. Oh, I see. Okay. And then the top part. Okay, so there you go. Okay, that works. Just push it in like that. And now we put on the last part. And this goes, these parts should go right in the middle to form the eyes. There you go. Nice aesthetic. A lot of, in this particular version of the Legend of the Star General, there's a lot of blue, dark blue, medium blue, and light blue colors. The other video we saw had a lot of red in it. So there's part of the skirt. So we go to the next part, which just consists of two parts. This is all part of one unit. Oh, there it is. That's a really small little part there. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that okay? That's kind of small. So now we have special instructions, which I'm looking at here. Okay, so A1 has to go like this. It has to be facing up. And then it has to go in at the bottom there. Should go into the bottom. Let me see if I got it right. Okay. There it goes. Okay, that small little ridge. And there, and this should go right at the bottom of this, and it should fit right in there like that. And this should go right in the slot here. And the peg go right in the hole. Good. There we go. Oops, so that came out. Not sure. Am I getting a call? Why am I getting a call now? Okay, let me take this apart because this part came off. Okay, let me put this back on. Well, that just came off so easily. Whoa! That didn't exactly fit in right. Okay, let's put that in again. Let's push that. Missed call. Someone's trying to call me. Okay. Let's do this again for the eyes. And we'll just make sure you push that in there real hard. Let me see. Let me go there and just see what happens. Doesn't matter. What is this? We are here now. Are you there? Do you want to talk? Okay. I'm doing my live show right now. Yeah, you still want to talk? Let me see if she wants to talk or not. You got to really push that in there to make sure that doesn't come out when we push this in. See. There we go. Let me see. Yeah, you can go ahead and watch my show. You can join. I'm live right now. Shit. There you go. Okay. Yeah, so when you push that in there, this bottom part, be careful that you don't accidentally push that out because that kind of came out kind of easily. There you go. Okay, so there's that. Now we go to the next step 3, which consist of more smaller parts, but we're going to be sticking the smaller parts in here. Okay, there's 1. There's 2. and there's 3. So the orange part, let's see, that it? Yeah, okay. So the orange part is going to go on the bottom, and the 2 blue parts, if cut correctly, are going to go on the top like this. Okay, so that should fit here. Be careful now. There you go. That should fit in nice and snug if you cut the parts right. If you cut the nubs. Okay, so there's a nice color contrast. Yeah. Yeah, so Motor Nuclear are going to release several kits at the end of next month. Yeah, and they're really nice too. Okay, this thing kind of has a problem coming out a little bit. This little part here. But that's fine. And then we stick the orange, clear plastic orange in here. Now there's some problems here that when you cut the parts off the spur, the tree, the runners, when you cut them on the side, because this has a special coating on it, this silver paint coating on it, it'll cut away some of the coatings. You have to be careful when you cut it. And if you do cut away some of the coating, you can either use a matching silver paint and just first file it down and then use a little silver coating on it, or just melt the plastic spurt into the thin cement. Okay. It's a little, the part is so small. There you go. And it's really hard to push her in there because it has edges. And those edges really dig into your skin when you push the part in. Now, if I want to, let's see, where's my, let me get my pliers just in case. I shouldn't do that. Just gently, because I don't want to wreck it. Yeah, that's not going in there. I don't want to wreck it. Now, if it doesn't go in there right, we can always file it like always. You know what to do. Man, that piece keeps coming out. That bottom part there. I mean, the top of the head keeps winding it. Oh, there it goes. That snapped into place. Okay, now it won't move. Okay, so now, let me see here. Let me get rid of this and put that back on my stream so I keep track of it on my phone. There it goes. Okay, everything snapped into place. So there. Nice. It works. Let's see. Yep. Hold on just a second. Let me get rid of all this shit here. I had my stream on. Yeah, it's probably not a good idea to use these pliers. Just squeeze it together. Okay, let's see. Let me go to my channel again, and I'll have to view channel. Okay. Oh, there we go. Don't forget to click that like button and subscribe, and don't forget to share that out, and don't forget to comment while I'm doing it. There you go. All right. Cool. All right. Next step. So next step is okay. Step 4, 5. Let's go. And there's another part to the skirt. There's another blue. Only 3 parts. There you go. Okay. Okay, so let's get our big part here. And Let's see. This part has to go in here. The dark, I guess they call that dark blue. I don't know. And then obviously fits in here. Duh. And if cut right, it'll just fit nice and snug. And you don't have to really worry about getting rid of the nubs. I mean, there are some here. Like I said, later on when I do more of these, I'm going to be being more accurate with my removing of the nubs and doing painting and stuff. I'm going to be doing a little bit different stuff rather than usual. Okay, so we're done with the first couple of steps. Let's get rid of these things here. We'll go on to the next part. Luckily, we just do one of those. Okay, there's the next part. Okay, 5.5. So we take what we did before, and now we put the dark blue part over this, so it snaps into place nice and easily. And this is I couldn't read that. What did it say? Okay, this goes in the back like this. Okay, so let's put this in the back. Okay. There, that should do it. Okay, no, it shouldn't. That's what you need. That's what you need fingernails for this. Got to remove this. If I can. Let's try doing it this way. Okay. Oh, there's a part I forgot to cut off. Uh-oh. I didn't see that. Let me get my cutter. You got to be really careful. There's a way to cut that off, and I didn't know all this stuff. Oh, great. So how do I remove this? Very carefully. So, yeah. It's hard to get a grip on it because the edges, it just digs into your skin. Where is this supposed to go? Yeah, it's supposed to go. This is supposed to go on the okay, it's supposed to go on the outside. Great. I screwed up. Now I got to remove this. Ow. Boy, once it gets in there, it's hard to get hard. Once that sticks in there, it's hard to remove it. Shit. get this underneath it. Remove it. Careful. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Got it. Okay, where's my clipper? Okay. Did I yeah, there's a better way. Okay. What was I doing again? Okay. Oh, that fits just like that. There. And this is going to fit just like, now we can. Is it supposed to go like that? I know it's supposed to move like that. Is that supposed to go together like that? Why is that not? Oh, this is supposed to go like in the middle, like supposed to move up and down like that? There's supposed to slide up and down on that, inside that canyon there. But oh, there it goes. So when you push it, push from the top, and it should go in. There, okay. And that moves like that. Okay, nice. I failed. All right. Next, we're going to deal with these things. This is to be the easiest part. There's two of them. And they look like earrings. They got a combination of gold, coating on it, and then has a the clear yellow plastic in it. It doesn't really matter how this goes in; just fits in. Okay. Does it really matter which way that goes? Oh. Shit. I don't want that peg to break off. You got to be really careful. It didn't go in all the way. I can do two things. I can I get my X-Acto knife. Wow, that looked like that was going to break off. Get my X-Acto knife and shave off a little bit. Be careful. I don't want to. Okay. Let's shave off a little bit off from the bottom. the base of the peg. So it can fit all the way. There you go. It's a nice color contrast, though, gold with the transparent yellow. So let's keep our X-Acto knife handy because the next part's going to be the same thing. Okay, yeah. So we're going to be putting together this with the part we just put together. Okay. Let's put these plastic. All right. So what do we have here? Okay. So now we have H. Okay, that's going to go. That's going to go right. That's going to go right. That's going to hook at the bottom. And this is going to be putting in. It's going to be put in like that. Okay, so this blue part's going to go. The dark blue is going to go here. So it'd probably be better if you put this on first. So let's do that first. There it goes. That was easy. It just dangles like that. And then now we put this. Make sure I'm facing it the right direction. Huh? Gotta make sure that's going in correct. Yeah, that's okay. That's going on the outside. Okay. There. There we go. Okay, nice. Nice gold and blue with the emerald green and the gold and the yellow. Okay, so now we do the same thing for the other side. Okay. So now what we'll do is the same thing again. We're going to get an X-Acto knife and just kind of scrape away the peg a little bit. I think the peg is a little too fat. And I don't want to break the peg sticking in the hole. So it's okay to do this. You know what to do. I shouldn't have to tell you how to do this. There it goes. Okay. And now we do the other side. And from now on, we're probably going to deal with more the bigger parts. But the last part's going to be hard. It's going to be the braids. Okay, so we do the same thing again, but the other side. Put this on first. And then put the earring on, whatever that is. It looks like an earring. There. Okay, now we got both parts. Cool. Okay, that was fun. So now let's do the other side. Now we get the two parts we just built, along with one of the earrings, and we put it together with this here. Okay. And we have to do that 2 times. Actually, we don't have to do that. We actually have to do this. We stick this, looks like a head, on top of here. And then we stick the earrings in. Let's stick those in first. And that should just fit nice and snug in there. Like that. There. No, can it? Ooh, careful. Okay. Okay, there it is. Like that. Now we stick this part here. There. Easy. Oh, whoa, that wasn't easy. That came right out of there. So we'll just push that in there with this. We use the rubber end so we don't mark. Now, if that doesn't want to cooperate, doesn't want to stay in there, you can always glue it. Okay, there you go. Nice. All right. Okay, so now we move on to the next part. Just move my music stand a little closer. Okay. Okay, so we have, and we're going to be doing this 2 times. There's 1, 2. Okay, and that the silver part. So I need all 4. Actually, I need 6 of these blue things, which I already cut. There. And then at the end, once we put these on here, now they're going to get this upside down. We put them on here. We'll put them on like it should fit on there. Oh yes, it's going to fit like that. I think it's going to fit in the holes. Going to make sure they fit in the holes. If not, okay, that should fit backwards. This should fit back here in the back. Okay, I see. Because once you put the blue, these blue parts into here, it's going to be dangling from underneath there. So that's how that's going to work. So the first thing we need to do is make sure the holes are facing my side, and I take a couple of these parts, separate them out. There, 3 on each side. So we take the longest part, K53, and put this in the middle. And just push it in. That should just go in, and it should just move like that. Okay, so now we have these other parts that dangle on the other side. Why don't I do this? Let's see. Aha. There you go. That should go like that. And so, yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Does that go behind there? Like that. It should go like, and it can move around. Now the long end, make sure I put this in right. No, I did that right. Does that Oh, okay. K5. That must be it, huh? That's the same. Okay. Longer. Okay. There. Should that should be correct. Okay, there's one. Let's do the okay, number 2, and then we just do the same thing. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now next. That should be correct. Okay. There. There. Now we're going to stick this. It's going to go just like this, just like we have it. Well, these are identical. And just stick it in here. It just goes in the back of this. Yeah. There you go. Just like that. And we're probably going to be sticking. Oh, we're not going to stick that in the front, huh? Oh, okay. All right. There's one. Let's do the other side. There's lots to go. There. Okay. We got them both. Okay. There they go. Okay. Next part. Okay. We did that. Now we're going to do this part. These parts here are the dark blue and the light blue parts. There, okay. We're almost done. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 to go, and then we put the body together, and then we do the braids. Okay, there you go. And these are going to go on the outside. They do that twice. So we take that should fit right in there like that. Push that in there, like make sure it fits in the, nice and snug in the slot there, and then we take the outer. You can see the shape, what's happening here. There. And if you got rid of the nubs, you know, the excess plastic, it should fit nice and snug like that. All right, no problem. Okay. Okay. Looks nice. Can't wait to see this figure, how tall this figure is when it's put together. I know people have already built this model, but I don't care. Okay. Yeah, the other version of this with the red on it probably looks better. You could paint these red if you want to. We can do that. There you go. Okay, finished. Now we're almost done here with the body parts. So now we get onto a little more difficult task of the outside of the skirt. Because we already did one of these. I think this goes in the middle. Yeah, this will go in the front. This is like the cod piece right here that moves back and forth like this and has got the earrings in front. And it's got the face there with the orange diamond. And these are going to go on the sides like that. We got to put some more armor on top there, though. And this fits in there nice and snug. Nice. Just like that. You can put it on. Perfect. Okay, so now we do the upper part of the skirt or the back. No, we're going to do the upper part. It's going to go on top here. So we got to do that twice. All right, so moving on to that. Yeah, it's got some small parts. There. That's what we're dealing with here. And these are going to go on top there. Alrighty. So let's do it here. Now there's some steps you have to take there. Okay. Yeah, this is going to take a little bit longer today because we got to do the braids. Okay. So we've got, this is the short part. So we got this longer part. Oh, we need to do this. Let's see, there's the shorter part there. And this part is going to go in the back. Okay. Like that. That should fit in the holes. Looks like a face right there. Good. And then, okay, so you get the face, so you get this, which should fit, these pegs should fit in here. That should fit just like that. Should fit just like that. Really push that in there. Let's see. Does it come off? No. Okay, so now we've got those two parts on. That's easy. Then on the top, part. Hey, are you live now? Finally found your channel. Okay, congratulations. You found my channel. Talk some more. Ask me more questions. What do you want to see? Why do you want to see it? Let's see. Does that fit in there like that? Okay, we got to remove. Good, I'm glad it came out easy. That goes in. It's got to go in this way. And this part, that goes in. This has to go at the bottom. There you go. That's at the bottom. And then we're going to put, we got that. We got that. And then we're going to put this. Yeah, that's what I did. Okay. It's kind of did out of order. Who cares? Now we put this on here. And that has to be facing down. There it goes. There. That's okay. This is supposed to move up a little. Yep, that's right, because the peg right there is going to go on top of here like that. Okay. Or, no. The peg is going to go at the bottom here. Like that. That's how it's going to go in. It's not going to go in like that. It's going to go in like just like that. So it's supposed to move up. Okay. That's fine. Now, okay, we got that. That's in P6. Now we have to put two things. Hmm? This is supposed to go over here like this. Let's see. Oh, okay. I don't know if you can see that. The longer part here faces down. So it's able to fit there. It's supposed to fit like that. Supposed to look like that. Supposed to look flush. It didn't push in all the way. Maybe when I put this on, that fits in. There it goes. This isn't fitting in snug enough. That's correct. That looks correct, but it just not really fitting. Maybe that's upside down. Maybe I got that backwards. No, I had that right. Boy. It's got a very small hole for the small peg. And those slots there are supposed to go inside the... There it goes. I heard a snap. But it's not exactly flush, though. I heard it snap on one side. This goes at the bottom. That's continuation of the armor. This covers up the hole. It has to cover up the hole. Image retracted. Why are you retracting image? I don't understand. Maybe I need to file that a little bit more. I understand why they did this. No. Yeah, if you guys keep talking in the chat, don't just sit there and watch. Say something in the chat. Whatever you want, as long as it keeps the activity going. You can even say something negative. Okay, again, we got the same problem. The peg. You could try to make that a little bit bigger. Okay, so this. Let's try to make this. Let's make that a little bit bigger. There it goes. Yeah, just had to make that hole a little bit bigger. Not exactly a tight fit. Okay, so we got one more piece to go. And it's the big silver piece that goes over everything. Okay, so yes, this part is facing up. And these go into the slots. Supposed to go in there. Hard to see that. You guys aren't making any more comments. You just gonna sit there like a lump on a log or something. You know, you say something. It's not good just to be quiet the whole thing. You got to type something. It keeps the activity going. There it goes. I was wrong. I got that backwards. There, okay. Hey, I don't like that. It's like they show up, they don't say anything, but in order to get people to watch more, it has to be active in the chat. You can say anything you want. You can even give downvotes, long as that YouTube recognizes that it's activity. But if you just sit there and don't do anything, there's no activity, and YouTube's not gonna recommend the video then. Because if you show up and you just kind of sit there, you just say something, just type something in the chat, anything. Hi, how are you? I don't like this. I like it. You know, it's whatever. That way YouTube recognizes that there's some activity going on. Hey, you can just give it a bunch of downvotes too. YouTube goes, hey, let's recommend this. There's a lot of activity going on. At least that's how the algorithm used to work. Okay, so I got that finally in there. I had to shave off that little hole. And then finally, we can stick this guy here on top of one of these. It should just fit in. Nice in it. There we go. Yeah, that looks nice. Very long. But the thing is, you know, just the ridges. It's hard to stick that in there. Push the pieces together and the ridges just stick into your skin. Okay, it's a lot of fun. I love it. Okay, so now we do the same thing for the other side. We did the left side. Now we do the right side. Do the same thing all over again. Get rid of those. Let's get all our parts for the left side. Oh, that little teeny part. Okay. Okay. So now we do the same thing again. We got this part divided here. We got this here like this. And let's see, are there any parts I need to shave? Does chat count? Yes, anything, any kind of chat. Doesn't matter, it's a negative or positive. You can just talk. And then that way YouTube will recommend it. No one's saying anything. You can give it all like 1,000 downvotes, and YouTube counts that as positive activity. So it doesn't matter. As long as the algorithm recognizes it's active. Nobody says anything. Just say anything. Just say, I like cherry pies, or I like to play with rabbits, or anything. Just you can even not even talk about what the stream is about either. Just talk about anything you want. That's the whole point. Okay. And let's see. And you can see on my stream there that the dialogue is still up there. So I keep the chat up there so people will see it. Doesn't matter what it's about either. Okay. Let's see. So now we're doing the same thing again. We get this part and put it together with this part. There you go. And it should move like that. Should be amazing. And then we go to 20, the same thing. Oops. That's supposed to face down. There. Okay. So now we do this 20. We need this part. And this part is going to go just like the other part. You can say you like the music, you don't like the music, whatever. Okay, that fits in there, like. Hello. There it goes. All right, then we put this bad boy in the back here. There. Ah. Squeeze it. that moves a little bit. Doesn't have a lot of movement there. Okay, now moving on to the next part. Same thing again. So we're going to put this on here. We'll do this guy first. There. Snap. 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 Really push. And now we do this part should go. Could just fit right in there very easily. I like cherry pies. Haha, send me one. Okay, I can send you a cherry pie, but you have to donate $500. We have to achieve our goal. We have 4 goals, and we need each goal is going to be $1,500. If we can achieve half of the first goal, I'll buy a cherry pie and I'll eat it on the stream. You get to watch me eat a cherry pie on the screen that you paid for. How about that? We get $1,500 worth of subs 4 times. I'll eat a whole cherry pie and I'll do 100 push-ups. Oh, there it goes. And to make sure. I'm just doing my impersonation of Darkside Phil. 4 goals of $1,500. 4. Each goal is $1,500. Okay, so let's see if this part fits in here again. No. Okay, so we're gonna have to make that a little bit bigger. Just a little bit. Don't want it the hole too big. I'll go down and buy a chair. Now it's me talking. What? Who's talking? Voice in my head? There it goes. Just had to shave that hole a little bit bigger. Otherwise it wouldn't fit. So now we do the same thing. We're here, and this is gonna go in the holes. What are you guys having for dinner? If we can get our goal, just one of the goals, 5 subs in 30 minutes. How about a dark chocolate cake with marshmallow cream frosting glazed with dark chocolate? Well, if we get 5 subs in 30 minutes, I'll go down and buy that and eat it on the stream. Let's do it, guys. Ow, God, that hurt. That sharp edge just dug right in my hands. Jeez. It's like torture. Okay. So there, we finished the right side. So now we finished the right side, and now we still have to do, what's the next thing we have to do? We have to do the back. We're doing the back unit. Yeah. Okay, so moving on to the back unit. Let's get all our parts for the back unit. We got the front unit, the cod piece. Go over to kick. Get 5 subs in 30 minutes, and I'll go down and get that delicious pie and then eat it on the stream. You get to watch me eat it. You don't get any, though. Or you can, let's see, where's the blood from the stab? Well, it just digs in there. Look, I don't know if you can see that in my hand like this. Where is it? There it is. There. Let's see. Right there. You can see where the little indentations are, where the plastic gets stuck in my hand. Because these pieces are not smooth. They're just filled with ridges. Like that. They have these ridges all over them. And it's really... Okay, so then we move on to the back unit. Yeah, this is going to take the hardest part, or the part that's going to take the longest, is going to be the braids, and that's got to fit. That's got to fit in the back of the body here. There's some. Looks like there's an opening there. There's a spot you can remove and stick it in there. Really? Right here? I guess that's the part they're talking about. You can remove the braid. Well, you'll see. Once it's all together, I'll showcase it on the stand. Well, that's next week. We're going to do the weapon and the stand, and we'll start the horse head. Okay. Yeah, Godfather. Okay. So we have, here we go. Okay, that's going to fit in there. Can you, the sharp edges. Can you hear the music in the background? If you can hear the music in the background, I'll turn it up a little bit more so you can hear the music. Okay. So now we have to do, this is the, let's see, install direction. That has to go backwards like that. Huh? That has to go backwards. That has to go in this direction like this. Okay, it's got to. There it goes. Okay, so now, and then we stick this together. That's correct. That fit in there like that. And this goes in. But that peg's supposed to go in this hole here. And these pegs supposed to go in the top. There it goes. Yes. Nice, snappy. Cool. This is the back piece. Okay, so we finished that part, and now we're going to do this part here. It's going to go in the front like that, and it's going to have this really cool transparent orange thing. Let's see. Now the small one. Oh, no, that's backwards. There it goes. Yeah, got it. Nice. Or if I can do this model without looking at the instructions. Do all the puttying and the painting and everything. So we finished that. Now we got these things here that go on either side. Oh, we got the blue, the dark blue, the transparent blue. Okay, so we got either one of those. Hey, what are snubs? Snubs are the part where you cut off from the tree or the runners. And when you cut them off, you got to be careful not to create a mark here. Like, see, there's a mark, but that's fine because it's inside there. But sometimes the snub on the outside looks bad. So when you push the pieces together, you'll see like little marks. Where's a good example? I got lots of examples because I didn't do that when I built these at first. I wasn't very good. You'll see little snubs like right there's one right there. There's another one right there. There's another one right there. And if you can see that, you can remove those. I kind of like that Nemo kit. Very simple. Okay. So now we're going to do. We got another one? What is this? We got that big silver thing. That goes what? Okay. We do this 2 times, then we just do this once. So we finished 25. And now we need K3. But you said you get money if you get. No, I just need if you get subs on Kick, and each sub is like, I don't know, $5 or something. And if you get 5 subs in 30 minutes. Is this right? Yeah, that's right. There. Okay, nice. Now we do the other side. But I'm just joking. Oh, shit. Now, why did it do that? Huh? Oh, that's wrong. Uh-oh. Be careful. Shit, that started to come off there. Okay, what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to get the glue out for this. Because it kind of, that peg isn't really, it's kind of bending. I could put a little bit more glue on the round around the edges there. And then what I'll do is I'll put some inside here too. Because that slit, was having a little trouble getting in there. Oh shit. There. Whew. Okay, I glued that. I had to glue that. Okay, whew. I had to glue that part. I didn't want to glue that part. I didn't have a choice. Because that looks nice. Careful. There. Okay. There, don't touch. And that's fine because it's glued and it will not be, you can't move that anyway. Okay, we finished that back part. Now we go on to, we continue with the back part. And then we put the whole thing together. It's going to be fun. Okay, so we have all the parts here for the back part. There it is. So put that over there. And now, hey, you guys stop talking. No, none of that stuff. Okay, so this is all part of the back part. So we get the front, we got the left and the right, and then we got the whole back. And that's going to come together in the body with the legs. Yeah, the legs. Because we finished the legs last time. The legs took a little bit took a long time. There it is right there, legs. So we will definitely finish the body today. Okay. Great. You've been on for 82 minutes. That's a long time. Really? I didn't even notice. That's fine. We're going to finish the body and the braids today. And then next week, we'll finish with the weapons, the stand, and we'll start with the horse head. Because this comes with a horse, too. A big horse, like big thing. So let's see. Okay, we did that. Now we need the side parts here. G5. G5, D2. Okay, that's what we need. Let's see, we have like this. D5 and D2. G5 and D2 fit in the slots again. Can you hear the music okay? There you go. Can you hear the music okay? There's one side. Then we do the other side. There it goes. Okay, now we got both sides. Then we got to deal with that. Let's see. So we did that. We did that. We put those together like that, and then we get the back of the big silver part like this, and we put these on. Oh. It's the blue one. That's right. The blue one. No. It's this one. Don't worry. If I don't answer, I shall return. Well, someone else can chat or something, talk in there. Whoop. Huh? Who? Wait a minute. What? Now, what the heck is that part? I have this. G57. It's not that. Do I have G57? Where's G57? That's not G57. That's finished. This isn't G57. G57 has a knob on top of it. Let me go find that part. Am I missing that part? How can that be? Yeah, what the heck? Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. For some reason, yeah, don't worry. I need G57. G57. Okay, hold on. Got it. Found it. I think that's the only part I missed. Yeah. I don't know how I missed that part. Okay. So I'll just do like I always do. So we'll just go ahead and clip that. There's G57. Whoa. I don't know how I missed that. Okay. G57. There. We need that part. Okay, that's... Okay. Let me flip it over on this side. Okay, I did a pretty good job. Not bad. Okay, now we can put this together like that. Snap. Snap. Okay. G57. Okay. Okay, we do B. B1. Oh yeah, that fits down there. Okay. Oh, what if I should put... Oh, is that okay to put that in there like that? Okay. I guess so. I thought maybe I should put the blue. No, okay, that's fine. I thought maybe put the dark blue in there first. Nubs. There we go. Okay, and that's it. And we just put the parts together. Okay, so let's finish here, and then we'll do the braids. Okay, there we go. And now we put this part with this. We put this on top. There. Nice. There we go. That fits on there just like that. Okay, so now we put the whole thing together on the legs. Here we go. Okay, we have... Does it matter what order you put it in? Yeah, you can move this up and down. There. Okay, huh? But you said you get money. Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about there. All right. So this goes here. Like that. Okay. This goes on the other side. Okay, no problem. And we'll put the back side on first. Oh. We'll pull that up. Yeah, that goes, that's what I have there, the front end. It didn't quite, peg isn't really going in the hole there. So I'll have to make that hole a little bit bigger. I don't know why. There. Okay. Now, just to be sure. That it doesn't fall over. There. Now I'm going to make this hole a little bit bigger. The front, the cod piece, because I don't trust it. With the back one. Oh, that's really hard to cut. Okay. Yeah, this should be fun. Trying to get this on here. I can't hold it right. It's hard to get a grip on it. Huh? That just popped out. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. That's what I was worried about. I mean, you start doing this. These things are always seem very flimsy to me. They don't feel like they really snap together, right? Always. I mean, they'll show in the instructions, or they'll say in the instructions, you know, it'll snap. You know, look at that started to come out too. I got a bad feeling about this. Impossible to get a good grip on it. Do it slowly. No. The hole needs to be bigger. I'm afraid to even do anything. All right, let's make that a little bit bigger because the peg is not going in that hole very good. Then I got to put the rest of the parts together. Jesus Christ. Where's the body parts in there? Okay. The back part fit. The front part is just, let's push this here. Oh, God. This is the cod piece, and it's just, be careful. Nah, it's not going in. And this is top heavier. You know, let's make this hole a little bigger. Something's just not right. All right, let's try again. Dear fucking God. Do they always have to feel so flimsy when you put them together like this? They just seem like you don't even want to touch it after you put it together. There it goes. So I had to make that a little bit bigger. There, okay. So we got that fun part out of the way. Okay, let's move that in the back here. Okay. So now, don't touch it. Having flimsy shit. Let me see something. Let me look ahead here. I want to look at the back of this. What am I removing? Oh, yeah. I am removing those things. These things on the back. It's actually looking like something now. Well, the thing is something. What am I doing here? Do I have to remove these? Oh, for fuck's sake. I want to get rid of this. Nope, that's not it. What the hell am I removing here? Is it on the arms? Well, sure the hell wasn't that. Okay, so it's something that's actually on the arms. Yeah, it's on the arms. Let me check the arms first. It's the back of the arms. Where? There? Is that the back? No, this is the front. What the hell? What? It's exactly the same. Are we supposed to remove this? Hmm? Okay, this is left side. The back of the left side. Oh, this here? Move this part? I think you removed this part. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. So we can just remove this part and stick the braid in the back. Okay. So let's do that now. Let's remove that back part now so we don't have to worry about trying to do that later. Because I want to stick the braids in. And it's... possible to get this thing out. Because there's just so many ridges and edges. And you got try to stick your finger underneath there. You wreck your fingernail. They make it look like it's so easy. You can just take it off. But you can't. Yeah. Dear God. Look at that. Damn. The model, that is. Jesus Christ. Look at that. They make it look so easy in the pictures. I can't remove it. I removed one of them. Where'd it go? Okay, there it is. I'm not going to use this shit again. I'm just going to put the braids on. Okay. So now, the part I dread the most is sticking the rest of this shit together here. God. It looks great, but I don't want to touch it anymore. Oh, joy. Now we got to stick this guy in here. I bet you the peg won't even fit right, and then some of the pieces are going to go flying around. Joy of joys. The part I fucking hate the most. Yeah, just what I thought. The hole isn't big enough. How predictable. So I have to make this hole a little bigger. This always takes the longest. So I'm just have to make the hole a little bigger in here because the hole isn't big enough to accommodate the peg. Make it a little bit bigger. Okay. I'll make sure to get that in. Okay, slowly turn it. Jeez, I can't get a grip on it. There. Okay. There's something. Okay, there's the body. Now. Okay. So now, oh God. Damn it. Okay, now the arms. You know, the beach? What the heck does this say? I think it'd be really neat if you had a podcast, an American and Kakizaki. You know, there's too many Americans in Japan podcasts and shit. There's too many of that life like. What's life like in Japan? You mean I'm going to have to carve out the hole for every one of these because the hole is not big enough to accommodate the metal peg. I got to sit here and do this like this. Let's make it a little bit bigger because the holes are not big enough. And once I put, does that even look right? I'm not even sure if that body's on there right. It doesn't look right for some reason. Okay, let's try this again. Yep. Okay. Thanks. The finger just came off. Okay. Okay, so now, holy shit. Okay. Okay, that's the back side. There's the cod piece in the front there. It's supposed to be the easiest part to do, just putting the arms and the legs on, but it's just the most frustrating thing. Okay, so now I got to carve the hole out for this to a little bit bigger because I predict the hole is not going to be big enough. And then the last part I got to do is the head. Woo, whoopee. There's got to be a better way. Talking to the owners of the liquor snack store, going shopping in the local. I can't, but everybody does that. There's too many podcasts. There's thousands of them. Americans living in Japan. What's it like living in Japan? Buying a house in Japan. There's just too many, and they're all the same. It's all just bread tube. Yeah, but it's too much. It's just the same old nonsense over and over again. It's just Just milk toast, nothing. Like just eating Wonder Bread. Here I'm saying that, doing a model stream. No, no, they don't. I don't want to see that. Okay, so here we go. Thankfully, he only has 2 arms. Damn. How am I supposed to get a grip on this thing to put the other arm on? Holy shit. Okay. Okay, there it goes. Careful. Crap. Okay, anything break? No. Okay, you got so many little moving parts. Ah, god damn it. I knew it. Okay, now I gotta put this back on. Where did it fall off? Here? Oh yeah, it fell off the other. I can't see. There it is. The thing is, you didn't answer my question. Can you hear the music in the background? Okay. This thing's heavy too. Got a nice die cut. Okay, so now we do the fun part. I can move his arms. Okay, now we do the fun part where we stick the head on. You know, you better go on there. I don't want to have to make the hole bigger. Just cooperate with me. He's got this big long hair. Okay, here we go. Ah, yes. What? Oh, you got to be kidding me. Seriously? Wait, whoa, what the hell? That's one side. Huh? Jesus Christ. Okay. Is this? I know where this goes. Hmm? I said no twice? Bullshit. There, I turn up a little bit. Hmm? Oh, I see. That has to go like that. Okay. I remember. Both of these plates fell off the shoe. Okay. There's one side. You should be able to hear the music now. There. Got it. My goodness. Okay, let me see something in my software. No, I got music. Let me turn this up a little bit on my OBS. I mean, I'll go about halfway. Okay, there. Should be able to hear it now. Okay, there it is. I finished the body. Okay, so I finished the whole body here. There it is. This thing is a little heavy. It's got metal. It's got a metal frame in it, and this guy's going to go on the horse, and the horse is a lot bigger than this guy. This guy is huge. Yeah, there he is. Legend of the Star General, based on a famous Chinese anime. And there's the back piece. There's the hair. So now, without wrecking anything, you can even move this, spread that. There you go. He's kind of lopsided weight. You got to really. There. Okay, so. Well, the body is done. We just have to, I'm going to put the braids on last. And the braids are really long. Okay, the head is moving a little bit. There it goes. Okay, and the braids go here in the back of the arms there. Okay. Jeez, this thing. So let's put this guy off to the side. And remember, he's also got to weld some weapons. Did that body go all the way down there? I mean, it looks like it did. Not sure. Boy. Okay. So now the fun part. So let's put this guy here. Where people can you see that okay? I got a problem with weight here and standing up. Okay. Well, he'll fall over. Yeah, it's not really collectible. Some are, some aren't. Is this the challenge? Can you see that okay? There. Okay, so now we have the braid. We have all these pieces here. Okay, this is the last part, the braid. Okay, I don't need that. Let's scoop all these little parts out. There's a lot of them. As you'll see here. There. Supposedly this thing has like 1,000 parts of points of articulation or something. Okay, so now we got all these little parts. Don't fall over. He's got a nice metal frame in there. Okay, so now we got to get these parts out. This is part of the the braids here, and then we'll be all done. And we have these two parts at the end that fit there. Ah, okay, so there we're on to the braids now. Already got these ready. They're already prepared. So we get lots of these G6 parts here. And lots of, well, that's going to look impressive. Wow, that thumbnail. Look at that. Holy crap. That thumbnail. Okay, so we got G6 right here. We got tons of these G6. So what we'll do is let's make sure they're lined up correctly. So I have to line all these up here. I'm going to do this. This is tedious. Make sure these are all lined up. It's a nice looking kit, though. I don't want to touch it. I don't even want to look at it. It's just a bit fragile. It's been 2 hours. Oh my goodness, that's too long. No, I'm going to do this till I finish. I don't care. Okay, I'm going to make sure that these are facing the right direction. Plus the 2 hours I did last night of cutting these pieces to prepare them for today. So that's a total of 4 hours. But it doesn't matter. Okay, so there's lots of these here. This is going to go in the back, the braids thing. Okay, so we got these little pegs too. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How about that? Got them all. Did we get them all here? Oh, there's one missing there. One. Get them all organized. There. Got it. Okay. Okay, now let's see. Okay, so G6. Which way is that facing? Oh, doesn't matter? As long as it's facing that way. Okay. There's one of those. Doesn't really matter. I'll make sure I do that. Yeah, as long as it's facing that way. Okay. God, that hurts my fingers. Now, the horse may be big. It's like twice as big as this guy. But it doesn't look like it's difficult to do. Okay, so anything else while we're doing this part? All the pegs gonna go in here. almost done with the pegs. Yeah, all of them. Doesn't matter. They all go in there. You have to put them all in there. Okay. Yep. There's my clipper. Okay, two more to go. G33. Do I have that? Okay, last one. What is this? G5. Oh, that's that. Okay. Okay, I worry about that later. Did I forget G3? I got everything else, but I forgot to get G3 and B7. I forgot to get those two. 18, G5. Okay. Let's see. It all goes together in one long string. Oh, God. Okay. The last part are these. Oh, boy. Let's see. We start from... We have two of those, right? That's the bottom. Then we have medium-sized ones. That's the top. Two medium-sized ones. There you go. And the rest are small. Hey, these all the same size? They should be all the same size. Oh, no, we have another two there, a little bit. Okay, let's do it this way. That's better. We get a better look at it. Are those the smallest ones? This is the smallest one. I think. The smallest one? What's that? I couldn't read what you said in the other chat there. Trying to size these up. Okay. Is this the same size as this? Pretty much. Let's see, because it goes from, obviously, it goes from large to medium to small. All the small ones are pretty much the same size. It's hard to tell. I can put them in the squares. That's why I've got this schematic board here. So it can fit inside the squares. I can measure them. Okay, well, that looks correct. So now the first part is going to go here. What they call K4. That's going to slide into there like that. There you go. We can do that 4 times. 1. 2. 3. Up, up. 4. Okay, there's 4 of them right there. Then we do that again for the other side. Okay, 4. There's only 2 of those. They all look the same size. Yeah, what the heck? This is 4 times. Same thing. 1. 2. 3. 4. Okay. And then we do the next part is a second largest part. And these are just 2 of them. Same stick. 1. 2. And then the largest part, I just made a mistake. The largest part is okay. The last one. Okay. There. Okay. Got them all. Now I have to go get, I forgot G3 and B7. Be right back. Okay, so we only have 2 of those. I forgot those. G3. That goes at the bottom. Okay, so G3. G33. G33 goes on one side. Oh, wait a minute. Do I need more of these? I think I need to get 2 more. Okay, let me go back. Got to do that 2 times. B7. Yeah, we just need 2 of those. B7. 3. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Okay. All right. Yep. If it's buffering, just refresh your page. Boomer tick. Now the nubs on here, see how it's, see the nubs right there? Yeah, you know, you're aware of that. Now it's easy to fix that. I'm not going to do that here. I'll do it with the next model. But you can just cut off. The trick that people like to do is cut off some of these pieces here with the silver coating on it. It might work with the silver coating, or just get silver paint, man. Just cut up the ones with the silver coating, little pieces, and put it in that quick drying Tamiya cement. You've seen that done before. Wait for it to melt, and then you can just paint over that, or just sand over it. Sand over and paint over it. Yeah, see, like this. Bad news there. All right, sorry about that. So now G3 goes like that. Yeah. Just like that. And then the other side. Maybe that's the wrong way. No. This is the way. Like that. What the fuck? No, that's right. That's correct. Huh. Yeah, sure. Won't stick in. Well, it's supposed to do that, but it's not doing it. Okay, that's supposed to go in there like that. Okay, real hard. Okay, and then that's supposed to go in at the bottom. There you go. Okay. That's okay, I guess. All right. Why does it take several attempts just to get this? Ah. Man. Why does it keep pushing out? And I can't ever get it back in again. There's something wrong here. Why? Seriously? It's gonna pop out. Okay. Why? This is right. Is this you just do that twice? What? Huh? Huh? Where does that go? Now I have trouble? Well, that goes in the hole. That's the only place that can go into. There. Took several times. Oh, it goes in now. What the fuck? Okay, now we do the fun part where we just start sticking these things together. Hey. You think should be easy. Okay, there's one. And then the peg 777. Oh no, it's backwards. Huh? There. Okay, there's one. Let's finish this off so we can quit today. And next week we'll do the weapons and the stand and start the horse head. In the other version of this kit, all right, let's put this thing on here. Sure, why not? There it goes. Nice. The hair's in the way. There it goes. That even pulls out. There. But he's got a weight problem here. Finished. Okay. It's really hard to shape this thing to make it stand. There. Okay. Well. So the body is done. I don't know if you can see that now. The body is done. Let me show you everything. So there's the whole kit and caboodle right there. The cod piece, the hair in the back. Look along those braids. And these braids are movable. You can move them around, twist them around as you like. Whatever you want to do. But no, didn't like that when I did did that. There you go. Okay. It is heavy because it has a metal frame. And there you go. The motor nuclear, the legend of the Star General. And now we just have to, get him on his horse now. Okay, that's it. That's it for this week. We'll see you next week for the horse head and the guy's weapons and the stand. That'll be it. We'll start our work on the horse. All right. So have a good one, guys. Thanks for coming out.
What? They're all mixed
And,
up.
Oh no, how did this happen?
This is
so
a
we're gonna-
disaster. We'll have to sort everything.
We'll see you next time. Take it
What?
easy.
They're all
and,
mixed up.
Have a great
Oh no.
week.